Welcome to Mirror Mondays. Hey, collective, it's that time again. Today is Mirror Mondays, or shall I say tonight? The phone is ringing. Will you answer the call? Hey, what's up, collective? I am Unconventional Jack, and welcome to my altar. So, today is Mirror Monday, you guys. So, welcome. Welcome to Mirror Mondays. So, this is the space where we stop lying to ourselves. I already got your cards here. What we face the mirror, spirit is holding up, and we tell the truth because whether you want to or not, Saturn will force you to deal with the truth. So the Age of Aquarius is here to help us as well. And with that being said, honey, the closet door is left open. I just heard who left the gate open. Aquarius. Okay. So let's step in front of the mirror together today. So, like I said, I pulled 5 cards here. Y'all, I just ate some chicken. Excuse me. I pulled 5 cards. And every single one lined up with the energy that I've been sitting in. But I know that this message is not just for me. This is for somebody else who's going through what I'm going through too. So you're going to see yourself in this message if this message is for you. Okay? So the first card I have is Celebrate. Let me read it. Sorry about that, y'all. So the first card, like I said, I have is Celebrate. And it reads, stop finding holes in your success or a reason to undermine it. You deserve to celebrate yourself and your accomplishments. You deserve to celebrate yourself and your accomplishments. Stop trying to find holes and find something wrong with everything. So this is Spirit saying, stop ignoring how far you came, basically. And that some of you are so focused on what hasn't happened yet that you're blind to the blessings sitting in your lap. You've survived things that should have taken you out. You've healed from things that should have broken you. And yet, you minimize it because it doesn't look like somebody else's success. Spirit is saying, celebrate anyway. Don't wait until people clap for you. You clap for yourself. It's the little things that should bring you joy and excitement. Each mile, each inch, whatever. If it's 1 point, you celebrate. Where you had 436 and you got 437. Celebrate. Announce it. Talk about it. Okay? Celebrate. So even in the small wins, getting up out of bed, paying that one bill, okay? Just setting a boundary, setting one boundary, because, things just don't happen overnight. But you got to acknowledge those as victories. Don't despise them. And don't be like, ugh, that's nothing. That's all. And alignment is your next card. And it reads, everything is aligning perfectly in your life. What didn't make sense in the past will now start to fall into place. So you don't see it yet, but you're in alignment. Some of y'all have been seeing birds in alignment. You know how birds fly in like a row or in like probably like a column, you know, or a row. Ducks walking behind their mother. Numbers in sequences like 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down to 6 or 5 or 7. Numbers in sequence. Some of y'all have been seeing these angel numbers: 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, or 4, 4, 4. Some of y'all have been seeing all those angel numbers. You're in alignment. That's your spiritual team talking to you, saying, okay, you're in alignment. But some of you are frustrated because everything feels so slow, delayed, or blocked. But Spirit is saying it's lining up behind the scenes. Saturn doesn't move quick. Saturn moves steady. Saturn will hold you back until you can handle what you are asking for. I can say what you think you want. So it's like Saturn saying, you sure? You sure? Let me see. Is she ready? Is he ready? Let me give him a little bit. Because this thing could take him out. I'm just saying. We're dealing with Saturn here. Okay. So the reason you feel pressure is because your blessing is closed. But the gears are turning. Okay. So this is progress. This is work. That's what the age of Aquarius is about. Going through hardships early at an early age. Come on, y'all know y'all dealt with them. If you're an Aquarius out there, you dealt with them father issues early. Early. But alignment requires honesty. Okay? You can't ask God for abundance while living sloppy. You can't ask for love while hiding in lies. You can't claim healing while entertaining poison. Alignment demands sacrifice. Some of y'all have sacrificed. Some of y'all were the sacrifice. Some of y'all had to walk away from some things. But moving on. And the third card is first steps. To get ahead, you must take the first step, even without knowing the outcome. Just don't stay where you are. See, that's what I'm saying. When I said some of you guys were the sacrifice. Some of y'all knew y'all had to leave situations, but you knew that in order to get ahead of this thing, you had to leave now. Or forever hold your peace. But forever holding your peace meant misery. Negativity. Waking up to negative forces every morning. Some of y'all were the sacrifice. You had to step and take the first step. You had to pull away and make the first leap by walking away. But Spirit is telling you, don't wait on perfect conditions. Don't wait for it to be perfect. Take the first step. Too many people want to see the whole staircase before moving. But that's not faith. That's not faith. Faith is moving with no map. That's why faith is the substance of hope and the evidence of things not seen. What's that? What's going on? Joshua.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Go to the bathroom.
Close the door. I'm not pouring on my damn phone. Excuse us. Good Lord. Faith is the substance of hope in the things. Faith is the substance of hope and the evidence of things not seen. Right? If you don't move, you'll stay stuck in the same cycle, the same year, the same excuse. And Saturn don't play with procrastination. Saturn does not play with procrastination, period. Because delay will cost you. Come on, Capricorn knows this. Delay will cost you. Oh, sometimes it'll cost you a whole nother 18-year cycle. I told y'all, Saturn to throw that ass in a circle. Like that hamster wheel. Keep going. You think you running, but you still in the same spot. You climbing, but you ain't going nowhere. You look around, you still dealing with the same bull. Give practical, what is the word? Be practical when it comes down to the first steps. Practice practicality when it comes down to faith. Because sometimes when you jumping out there, honey, you don't know what you're getting into. But be practical, be wise, and move with caution. Count your steps, count the cost. That's what I really meant to say. Count the cost. So ask yourself, these are mirror questions. What steps can you take today? Okay? Not tomorrow, not next week, but today. So send that email, make that call, whatever it is. Clean the space, start the business, write the book, post the truth. Just move. In the age of Aquarius, you have to be progressive. I don't care if you look at the devil right in the face. Be progressive. Keep moving forward. I don't give a damn what walks away from you. Who tells you no? Stay practical. Don't give up. Don't give up whatever you do. And don't stay stuck whatever you do. Do it differently the next time. But whatever you do, don't keep doing the same thing thinking that you're going to get different results. Because if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to always get what you got. Next card. The little things. This card reads, find the little things in your everyday life that make you happy. See, this is how you stay practical. Because you ask yourself the real questions. What do I like to do? What brings me joy? What puts a smile on my face? And one day you'll realize they are the big things. It's the little things. See how we're going back to what I said earlier? It's the little things. It's the little things that turn into the big things. Okay? So, everybody wants the big breakthrough, though. Everybody wants to start big. But Saturn, no. Saturn wants you to understand hardship. Saturn wants you to understand the work you got to put in. Saturn wants you to look at that mustard seed and don't see it as it's small. See it as a seed that grows. Okay? Something that you can plant and get harvest. Saturn wants you to see past the eye. Saturn wants you to, I'm hearing, and all you'll get understanding. Look at it. Look at it good. See it from a different perspective. Tarry with it. Watch it. Talk to it. Be patient. Study it. It's going to give you resistance, but still, this is how you learn momentum. This is how you know to bob and weave. Saturn teach you how to deal with bullcrap, how to fight. You know, how to watch for traps after you done fell in a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? Anyway. Saturn awakens the Mars in you. But like I said, it's the little things that build the foundation. So Spirit is saying, your habits matter more than you hype. Your habits matter more than you hype. What do you do when somebody's looking? Well, not when somebody's looking. What do you do when nobody's looking? Okay? Do you pray? Do you scroll? Do you study? Do you gossip? Do you honor your word? Do you break it? Is your word your bond? It should be. Especially if you was a black man. A wise man told me once that a black man ain't got nothing but his word and his credit. That was in 2018. So at least make sure your word is about that life. Make sure your word is solid, dependable. Saturn is the ruler of time. So every little thing you do stacks up. You think nobody notices, but time notices. Karma notices. God notices. If you want a different life, change the little things. Change the routine, change the thought, change the conversation. And this is what I was saying. If you want something different, go about it another way. Don't keep doing the same thing and you know you ain't satisfied or you're getting bored. You know, Age of Aquarius. I know I'm an Aquarius. I'm easily bored. I'm talking about, baby, y'all just don't understand. I'll be and this thing, you know, I'll be like, yeah, well, that was fun. It was funny, you know, while it was funny, but it ain't funny no more. You know, that's just me, easily bored. So do change. Embrace change. That's one thing I know I still am struggling. I don't care for change, but change is all I know, y'all. I was born on a number 5 day. Just look at them number 5s. If you got a tarot deck, or if you just got a phone, look at that number 5. Just look at all 5. 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. What do they mean? I'm surrounded by the number 5. And I'm a major number 2. Duality is my purpose. It's what I teach. It ain't this or that. It's both. You know, that's another lesson for another day. But change. That's how you're going to expand. That's how you're going to grow. That's how you're going to obtain your desires, your passion. What do you want? That's how you obtain the pinnacle. Ooh, it's almost 7 o'clock. Jesus Christ. Almost time to go to work. I feel like I just got off. So the last card is the unseen. The unseen. Things are not always as they appear. Be through and keep your eyes open. There's something you're not seeing. So this card humbled me for real. Spirit said, you don't see everything. Stop assuming you know what's happening just because it's quiet. God works in the unseen. Just because you don't see results, just because you don't see the results, doesn't mean you've been denied. Keep moving forward. Sometimes Spirit is protecting you from what you think you want. That's what I said earlier. Sometimes sad and ashy. I'm gonna give you a little bit, because if you want the whole thing, but I'm just gonna give you a little bit, because you ain't gonna be able to handle this load right now. And I'm gonna let you see why. Because you gotta get your own understanding of the why. Sometimes the blessing is delayed so it doesn't destroy you or leave you out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Leave you in regret. 5 of Cups. Or they won't leave you in conflict. 5 of Wands. Or leave you in some type of passive aggressive energy where you've been attacked, but it was passive aggressive. It looked like honey till you find out that it was blood. You get what I'm saying? That's a ritual disguised as something sweet. Then you realize, oh, you was hoodwinked. You was blinded by the honey, the taste, the desire. Some of you are mad at God because the door didn't open. Some of y'all just stopped flat. I'm done, I'm tired. You mad because the door ain't open. When the door ain't swing open as fast as you thought it was. You know, Saturn cracked the door. Saturn was like, yeah, I'm going to give you a little bit. I'm going to let you peek. But the unseen truth is that the door would have crushed you. Okay? Probably left you in shame. Pain. It left you looking lame. Oh, y'all. Anyway. But some of you are angry about delays. But the unseen truth is you weren't ready. This humbled me. You weren't ready. I wasn't ready. And when you take a look, just look at it real good. Sit with yourself. Ask yourself the hard questions. Ask yourself, was I really ready? Would I have been able to carry the weight of this thing that I want so badly? Am I ready for the load? For the resistance? Am I ready for the push and the pull? So what is Spirit saying with all 5 cards? With all 5 cards together. Celebrate where you are. Trust alignment. Take the first step. Value the little things. And respect the unseen. This is the mirror. And when you stand in front of it, you can't lie. You can't fake on Facebook. You can't hide at work. You can't perform in church. But the mirror will always tell the truth. Y'all, so Mirror Mondays is about accountability. So look in your mirror today. What excuses are you still holding on to? What excuses are you still making? What truths are you still avoiding? Okay? All I know is Spirit says stop pretending. Walk in your truth before Saturn drags you into it. Walk in your truth before Saturn drags you into it. I remember when I was in the church, when I was a prophetess in the church. And you know, it was just some people who was just very rebellious. They just had you could just see the way they made things hard for themselves. For me, you know. And I can remember saying, you either gonna come walking or crawling. Everybody is having to deal with Saturn. Everybody's required to stand in truth. Everybody. Because of the age of Aquarius. Because of Aquarius. This is the age that we're in. This is the age of truth. The age of the uncovering. Come on, because Pisces was allowed to put a veil over her eyes. The spell was put on over us in the age of Pisces. So, but if this message hits you, put a crystal ball in the comment section. Tell me which card was your mirror. And if you're ready to go deeper into your chart, your Saturn, your rising, your lessons, I'm offering readings. And I'm thinking about doing just a special because this reading is asking, what is Saturn requiring of you? What lessons are you having to learn? Why do you feel like you are going around in circles? Why do you feel like you're in a karmic loop? Why does it feel like you're in a karmic loop? Let's see. What can you burn and release? Well, what is the collective needing to heal? We're not going to do the burning and releasing. But you can if you want to burn these energies. I'm going to use the Shabby Zane's deck. Heal yourself. Round and round. That song in my head. We go round and round and round. And Saturn got patience too. Saturn got the patience to sit and watch you go round and round. You ever heard somebody say, don't make me make time for you? I got time. Okay, Spirit. What is the collective needing to heal? Ooh, all these fail, honey. Let's see. The bottom of the deck. Disconnected from your higher self. You disconnected from your higher self. You need to believe in yourself. 1. Trust yourself. Know thyself. Because to know thyself is to know the Most High. That's what the Most High gave me in 2020. All right. Some of you guys dealing with a disbelief in love. And love covers a multitude of sin. Come on, you guys. You can write this and burn it. Abandonment issues. Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra. Abandonment issues. Scorpios too. Block creative expressions. Lack of courage. Lack of honesty, integrity when communicating. This ain't gonna fly. Especially this one. All of these, actually. All of these. Because this is what the opposite of this is what the age of Aquarius embodies. Aquarius have to vibrate high. This is why Aquarius hold water. Oh, I'm about to knock this stuff down. Aquarius, it's the muscular man. Okay? Carrying that big old cistern of water. Do you know how strong you gotta be to be walking around with water? And it's filled with water too? Aquarius is so strong. This is why they play the role of the fool to fool the fool, because they really got the time. I'm telling you, they got the capacity. Because people will sit up and say, well, why do you deal with, the capacity. They got it. They got the mental agility. They got time to play your game. Saturn. And I'm saying they. Remind you this, okay? Aquarius and a person born in Aquarius, totally different. Totally different. It's just specks of Aquarius when you're born into it. Aquarius is strong. The backhanded energy of Aquarius is Leo. This is what's behind Aquarius. Leo, the king, the I am. And because I know Aquarius, I am Leo or Aries, both, I will. Leo again. Y'all will catch it one day. All of these disconnected from your higher self. You have to be in tune with your higher self to be progressive. Disconnected from your higher self. And what I wanted to say about the man in the water, Aquarius, strength. Strength to detach. To stand above the water and see things from a higher perspective. Yeah. You got to have courage. Strength card. You got to have creative expression. Because this is the water right here, baby. This is the water. This is why Aquarius gives life. This is why Aquarius is electricity. When you look at that tower card that they gave to Aries, it wouldn't be a tower without that thunderbolt. There's a long thunder. That's Aquarius. That's Uranus. Knocking you off, knocking the shit out of you. That's Uranus and Saturn. Saying now, not today. It's time for this to come down. Yeah, time out for all this. Yeah. Abandonment issues. This is something that Aquarius has to heal. A lot of y'all been dealing with abandonment issues. Pull your chart up. Look and see where Aquarius is in your chart. Everybody Aquarius. Just because this ain't your sun sign, your moon sign, or whatever, everybody has two Aquarius. This is somewhere in your chart. Boo. Hear me. Hear ye. Hear me. Disbelief in love. You got to love. Because you got to have... Aquarius and Leo is the heart of the zodiac. Even though they say Aquarius don't have a heart. Aquarius love people. They just can't be around them too long. So, now they walk in contradictions too. They get tired of people quickly. So, you know, you really might think they don't like people. But we're called to the people. Can't help it. So, it's a love-hate thing, I guess, honey. I don't know. But like I said, it always is until it ain't. What's next? Lack of honesty, integrity when communicating. You got to... Aquarius is a truth speaker. Enough said. That's why this is the age of truth. And it cuts like a sword. Air energy. Communication. Aquarius is communication. Technology. I was going to say something else. So y'all write these down and burn them, okay? Screenshot them, do whatever you got to do. Screenshot it, do whatever you got to do. Write them down. Get you some index paper. Write it on the index paper. Burn it. Like I said, this is the Shabby Zane's deck, Oracle deck. Okay. I'm feeling ready to do something else. Crystals. No. No. Let's do these. Okay. I don't know if you guys are working with crystals or not, but we're going to see what spirit wants. Oh, this card just fell right on that. Tanzanite. Transmutation. Illumination. Psychic. Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, Jupiter energy. This is what that crystal looks like. There we go. So, connecting you to spiritual realms and beyond. Tanzanite assists in living with more awareness and bringing spirituality into your day-to-day. It helps navigate your journey between altered states of consciousness, from deep meditation to accessing psychic power. Metaphysical abilities are enhanced with this stone, creating a direct line of communication between you and your spiritual team. Tanzanite unveils your true path, transmuting the old into the new and acknowledging that the road is ever widening. Your journey is constant flow. Trust your path. This is confirmation. Your journey is going to widen. It's forever widening. It's going to expand. So think this not strange, okay? Know that on this journey, your path is being illuminated. That's why the boots got this light on it. You see the light? You see the illumination going on? Even though you're walking into uncharted territories and you can't see it, ain't no map. Only thing you got is faith. You're going to need to tap into your psychic abilities, okay? You're going to have to have a relationship with your spiritual team. You're going to have to connect with the spirit realm in your day-to-day, okay? This is a direct line of communication between you and your spiritual team. Your spiritual team said, hey, we've been over here.